Woo, all right. It's unseasonably warm out, and the bite in Orlando has been really brutal. I've not been catching many fish, so you know, you gotta get out of Orlando. Gotta go away, gotta get a new fresh perspective. We're back here at Teneroc. Got a beautiful Sunday. Already fished one new spot, and definitely no luck. So we're back at a spot I've fished here once before. This is Fish Hook Lake. Kind of drove around and got a gauge of, like, you know, I like to see what kind of vegetation, watercolor, and clarity are in all the little lakes that are around here. And this, on this side of the area of Teneroc, this is like the cleanest body of water, dare I say. I don't know about vegetation and stuff. There is hydrilla in some of these other lakes, but they are like toxic looking bright pea green soup, you know, zero visibility. This place is a little different. So I've had luck here too in the past. You know, the first time I fished here, I caught a few. So that's kind of, you know, I already fished a new spot, didn't have any luck. I figured we'd come here and try and end our day actually catching a few. It's not a big lake. So if there's fish in here, I like to think that I'm going to run into them somewhere or another, because there's nowhere they can hide. It's not that big of a lake. So here we go. Here's hoping. Okay, there we go. Oh, dang it. Something was nibbling. Oh, he jacked my tail off. Hey, couple nibbles. Couple little nibbles. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, we got one. Yes. Yes. Little bass. Little bass. Oh God. There he goes. That doesn't count. Son of a bitch. I almost touched it. Oh God, got thumped. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh dude, what is that? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, guy. Hell yeah, man. Look at that one. That is a beauty of a speck, man. That is a, look at the thickness on that guy. That guy's got some fillets on this one, man. You old speckled perch. Okay. All right, all right. All right, dude. You old speckled perch, baby. That's sick. Hey, man, I'll take any action. Let's just take a gander, dude. This, oh, look at that. Almost a 12-inch per, you know, speck. Right at, we're gonna almost touching 12 with the tip of the tail. Give him 11 3/4. Ow, shoot. Dang it, Spiny got me. All right, dude, let's drop this guy back in before we drop him yet again. There we go. There we go. There's something. There we go. There we go. Oh, God damn it. Oh, that was another bass. That was a little bigger. You're just not getting it, man. Damn it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Redemption. Oh, God. Redemption. There it is. It kind of looks like the same one. I can't tell, man. Oh, could be a fry garter, man. One of the lakes I checked out, I saw a ton of little tiny bait right at the ramp. So this guy could have been a fry garter. I'm seeing barren spots right here on the shoreline where there are definitely beds. So it could be the same bass that just bit, and we got him to bite again because he was defending his all of his young. So here we go. That's a decent little guy. There we go. There's another one. There we go. Oh, dang it. Little bass. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. We're getting bit. Man, might need to change, you know. Getting, seems like a lot of short strikes. We missed like 2, 3 already. Could be like maybe helping, maybe go silver blade instead of gold, you know, mixing up the color of my swim bait, that kind of thing. You know, I like to do that when we're getting bites but not committal. So might need to mix something up here in just a few. There we go. There's another one. Here we go. We're still catching them now. Oh God, this guy's got some tug. I love it. I love it. Here we go. Hell yeah, man. Ooh, yeah. Oh, guy. Oh, guy. There we go. Jump in here. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Booyah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Heck yeah. Another bass, another little bass. Oh no, it's another speck, dude. That's wild. That's freaking wild. I mean, that's another nice one, dude. I can't believe that. I've definitely caught speck on throwing smaller baits, shad baits, smaller jerk baits, that kind of thing. It always happens, but it's usually the cooler months, and I don't know that I've ever caught like really multiples. This is I mean, these are two nice ones, dude. Look at that guy. And they're up shallow. I mean, we're just fishing right along the shoreline. There's a little bit of hydrilla, and you can see some hard bottom spots where there's like tilapia beds and probably some bass beds and stuff. So these guys are probably up, maybe taking advantage of all the small bait that's kind of in the shallows right now. It's my guess. You know, usually when it gets warm, these guys, they go out deep. They're not hanging out. Oh, look at that guy. That guy's 12 1/4 all the way to the tips. That's a little bit bigger than the first one, man. Crazy. That's funny, man. Another nice speck, dude. Beautiful. Loving it. I'll catch those. I'll catch these guys if they'll bite. That's most excellent. There we go. Hell yeah, dude. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's another little bass. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. All right. There's a reason we came back to this lake. You know, I think the first time I ever fished here, it was the dead heat of the summer, and I caught a couple that were probably in the close to 3 pound range. I just remember it was a good spot, man. So we struggled at another spot, didn't catch anything, so I wanted to come somewhere maybe I had a little confidence in. That's why we're back here, second time at Fishhook Lake. There we go. Oh, there we go. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. There we go. Another bass, baby. Hell yeah, dude. That's a decent one. All right, guy. Hammered that little swim bait, man. All right, dude. Look at that. So I was talking about switching it up. I did switch colors. Did not switch the jig head, so still got that gold blade on there. But look at that. That bait is completely down that fisher's hatch. So we're just getting short struck on some smaller bass, I feel like. So no need to change. We're gonna stick with that. There we go. There we go. There's another little guy. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that little fatty, dude. That guy. Super dark, super hot. Look at that. The whole bait down his maw. The whole thing down in there. That's what you like to see. That guy absolutely hoovered it. He's a chunky little beast, dude. There we go. Oh, dang it. There we go. Caught up with him. There we go. I mean, it's really these areas, there's like quite a few beds right here. You can usually tell the tilapia beds, they look like a bomb hole, but a lot of these look like old bass beds and stuff. I'm not seeing any fish on them, but definitely those areas where I'm starting to see those multiple beds, that's where we're getting the bites, man. So makes me think they're fry garters, or who knows, you know. We're kind of late in the season, but I definitely saw some fish on beds last week at one of my local lakes. So holy shit, dude. I thought that was a piece of garbage. There's a big ass gator right there on the shoreline staring at me. Looked like an old tire or something. Oh, there he goes. He's moving. He's moving. That's not that big. I don't want to be like people from up north that come and every gator they see is like a 10-footer. That's, you know, 4 to 5. Dude, there it is. Right on the other side of this hydrilla, there's a big clump of little tiny baby fishies. So just trying to piece the puzzle, you know, always just trying to take in what's happening and piece the puzzle together about what's going on. And looks like a little, you know, bunch of little tiny minnows. Could be little bass that are, which so the bass are up here fry guarding and stuff. Generally the explanation this time of year why these fish are, you go up shallow and you just catch a ton of small bass. There's a tilapia right there on a bed. I've seen a few of those so far. Oh, there's a bite. Here we go. Another little bass. Kind of slowed down. We're on a shoreline that has a much steeper gradient. I just thought maybe we'll slow down and kind of fish along the shoreline. It gets real deep right here. You can see the bank is super sloped. And just wanted to pick this area apart a little bit just to see if there might be bigger fish hanging out kind of in this deeper area. That's shoreline adjacent. Oh, hey, here we go. We got a little guy. We got one. There we go. Oh, there we go. You had to switch back, man. Had to make the old switch back to the swim bait. We were not catching any big ones or any more bass or anything dragging the worm around, so made the old switch back. There it is. There it is. There we go. There's another one. Here we go. Oh, all right, dude. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so you know it's a good day when you go through a whole pack of 2.8-inch swim baits, and I shredded my other jig head. So we just made the switch. I had this guy rigged up. So we got a silver blade now, and well, I can tell you, blade color didn't seem to matter. We got a bright one with a lighter swim bait and a silver blade. They're still eating it. So. Oh, damn it, dude. There we go. Came back for it. There we go. Came back for it. There he is. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, exactly. There it is. Look at this. Shown a few today. See that? The entire bait is chomped down in that fish's face. Down in the mouth, completely hoovered. I think he short struck it right immediately, and I kind of popped it and swam it just right along this hydrilla. He came back and smoked it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just shit my pants. That was an alligator. Alright, man. Teneroc didn't disappoint. It's a great spot. I love this place. You know, you got 20 to 30 different lakes at your disposal. So like I said today, when I first got here, one totally sucked. You know, screw it, pop back out, go swap your little tags out and go fish a different lake, man, because there's plenty of opportunities to catch fish here. I've never caught anything giant out of any of these lakes. Again, I fish here mostly in the summertime. I come here when the fishing sucks the most, so I never know the true potential of what all these different lakes are really like. You know, I've never fished here winter, spring, you know, all that deal. But to come out here and just casually catch like 10 bass and a couple specks, that's a pretty good deal, especially when the bite's been super difficult. So big ups for this place.